We recommend, as Wiper Democratic Movement, that the structure of government, and this has been spoken about, I recall that our party went on a retreat and some people came and accused me of saying we were recommending for removal of the presidential term limit, that I wanted President Uhuru to continue in perpetuity. Now, they didn't actually get the point we are driving at, and this is the point. The point is that you have a president who is the head of government, commander-in-chief of the armed forces. We are in complete agreement with your proposal. And a deputy president who should deputize the president. But we think in terms of inclusivity in order to expand this, and we need to, as Kenyans, be honest with ourselves and really call a spade a spade. We would need to expand that space by having the office of the premier, and we recommend 2 deputy premiers. Now, the Prime Minister would ordinarily nominate his deputies and then take this to the appointing authorities. Always the President would appoint the 2 deputy premiers, the Premier and the Deputy Premier. We also don't want to make it easy for the President to fire the Prime Minister. I said, I addressed this matter at Bomas, Mr. Chair, if you remember, because that time I had not looked at the detailed report, and now I see that it's like whoever is Prime Minister must be punished. First of all, he doesn't even earn any allowances. He's a member of parliament like every other member of parliament, okay? And no extra allowances, nothing. And even to remove him, impeach him, very easy. Yeah, so why would we want to have a Prime Minister? Why would anybody want to be Prime Minister? And you'll be fired by the President. If you are lucky, you are fired by the parliament. Therefore, you're recommending that the party that wins the majority seats in parliament appoints a prime minister or nominates a prime minister, and that prime minister becomes the leader of government business in parliament and in both houses, of course, the Senate and the National Assembly. I think myself that you have to look at the next financial cycle, and those matters, the matters that need to be dealt with through a referendum, I want to suggest that everything be done so that we dispense with the referendum question. If you can be ready with a referendum question before the end of June, all right, because you may want to get the Minister of Finance to do some allocations, then we can have this referendum maybe latest by September, because you also want to get it back out of because if you take it to 2021, then you better so declare that the work of the BBI steering committee will form part of the electoral campaign in 2022. I'm sure that is not the intention, and I'm quite sure that was not the intention of the appointing authority.